Hey guys, it's Erin with Hand Stamp Style, and I wanted to show you a quick tip, really, on some of your card kits for your paper pumpkin kits. Usually when I get a kit and I absolutely love it and I want it to kind of stretch a little bit further, I will cut down my card bases and layer them, and I'll show you kind of what I mean. That way it basically, I can, with a little bit of added extra cardstock, I can double the amount of cards that I can make with my kit. And of course, I'm sure you're like me, I loved the November kit. It is so cute, and I cannot even tell you how many extras I bought, the refill kits, because if I don't happen to have enough time to make these as my Christmas cards this year, which probably won't happen, I definitely plan on doing it for next year because these are such cute cards. So the kit itself comes with your mistletoe, greenery things already kind of punched. You just have to cut them out or push them out of the little pre-cut sheets. So you've got a bunch of those. And you may need extras. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use as many as they have in the sample, so I can help them stretch a little bit more. So instead of using 3 for a card, I'm only going to use 2 for my card. And then obviously there are only enough for, 5 cards for this. So you may need to substitute this with something else, and I'll show you my idea of what I was going to do for this because I will only have enough for 5 cards, and I'm going to make 10 out of these. And then it comes with the colored pearls. Whoops, I just lost one. Dang it. Can use a red Sharpie and color up just the regular pearls that we have. So if you run out of these, not a big deal. I have, as you may already know, I think I keep Stampin' Up! In business just off of how many rhinestones I buy every week, month, day, whatever. So I'm actually going to use rhinestones when I run out of these because that's what I have a lot of. And I cannot even tell you, like, seriously, this stamp set is so cute. It's so cute. I absolutely love it. And I made one of the cards, I made an additional project for a class that I actually use these in. So I used the little square sentiments as the little gifts, and then I used the holly leaves as the little bows. I thought that was so cute. And then we made our own little envelopes for that. So it's kind of a, I think that's a 3.5 by 3.5 card. But it comes with all the other extra pieces that you're going to need. Of course, you're going to have to cut a few more of these cherry cobbler pieces because obviously there's only enough for 5 cards in the kit. The other thing that I absolutely love in this kit, because it's so stinking adorable, look at these. They're teeny, teeny, tiny little dimensionals. So if you can compare them to the real size dimensionals, so these are like normal size dimensionals, and this is our babies. How cute are those? Seriously? Now, yeah, you can just cut these up and they work just the same, but those are so cute. So let me show you really quickly what I did. It's so simple, you're gonna die. To create double the amount. So these are all my card bases, and I've already cut a couple of them down. All I do is I'm gonna grab my trimmer and I'm gonna trim off 1/4 of an inch this way, and I'm gonna trim off 1/4 of an inch from the inside of the score line. Okay, so this is 5.5, so I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this at 4. And you want to be sure that you're cutting in the middle because you want to cut out that score line because you don't want that to show up on your finished card front. So you have these little extra pieces, and you could actually use these on a different card for something like flags or whatever. You're going to do that for all of your card bases. You're going to do it for your green and white striped one as well. Okay. Now, once you have all these cut down, what you're going to do is you're going to grab, I have a cherry cobbler, so I'm going to be using cherry cobbler, and I'm going to be using Whisper White card bases for my 2 different cards. So I haven't scored this one yet, but what you want to do And this is just a piece of cardstock cut in half. So this measures 5.5 by 8.5, and I scored at 4 1/4. And you're going to do the same thing for the white one as well. So for this one, I'm actually going to secure my, so I'm going to secure this down just like so. So you have that really nice cherry cobbler mat behind it. And then you're just going to put the card together just like it has in the directions. So you'll wrap your twine before you secure this down. You'll wrap your linen thread around, secure your little decorative piece behind here, stamp your image, and with a few glue dots, apply your little holly leaf pieces. And I use those teeny tiny dimensionals back here to secure those down, and then secure that on top. And that's it, you're done. So that one will make, instead of 5, it will make 10 of this particular style. And then for the green, all I did is I cut, so I cut the top the same way. That is at 5 1/4 by 4. That is the card base on the front. And then behind that, I mounted a piece of old olive, and I measured that at 5 5/8. 5 5/8 by 4 1/8, and mounted that on back. So it gives me 1/8 of an inch of a border around the pattern piece. And then you probably can't see it because this is against the white paper, but then you can see another 1/8 of an inch border of the white card base behind that. And then you just put it together just like, you know, it would tell you to do in the instructions. Now, you'll be able to create 5 like this. The other 5, what I would do, I would actually punch out several of these leaf twine things in some old olive, and I would bunch them together just like this, right? So I would secure a few of them together at the tip right here to create something similar to this look. Now, it won't be exact, but it'll be close enough. And if you have like olive DSP with like a thin pattern on the back, it's even better. And then you're going to put it together just like you would this one, except it would look slightly different because they're not the exact same shape, but it gives you the same appearance of it. So I hope you guys found this helpful. And if you guys have any questions or would like to see a video on something, please feel free to comment or email me, and I would love to do that for you. So until next time, guys, be creative, have fun, and take care. Bye-bye.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it a better place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind.